Well, well, well. Welcome back to another episode of corru.observer. Does this look different from the last time I was here? Did I like do something and do something wrong? Is something getting eaten? I'm on regular quality. I could have sworn there were like floors and ceilings and stuff. Okay, you were co-opted by someone once, right? Anything new to say? I don't think so. It's just a change of location. We have an upstairs. Is this different? Now this looks like better. Translation slab. Oh, it's a collection of bright writings provided by the envoy. Reports of progress with the storm. The storm that caused this? I kind of still don't know what they're referencing when they say storm, but I think I kind of get what it's like related to. Whoa! That looks like Akizet's body. Is that where she stores her body? Is this what she looks like? Like maybe a bit more accurately than the thought form? I think the floating head probably is a thing. And then there's the parasite board. The parasite plane. I still feel like I should go here later. I don't know where I'm gonna have to go. I had one idea, actually. But I have no idea where else to go to help Gelly. Was all this purple ever here before? What's been happening to the rest of the cyst? Has all this been here before? No, you stay there. We are going to the depths again. I don't think I'm gonna be progressing this plot, but there was something else I didn't check out that was here. No, 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 no. Is that Gelly? What the hell? Excuse me, last coherent position. Can I go back there? Stop, stop, stop. I know, stop, 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 stop. I know, stop, no more, no more. Yeah. 2 hands. Data overload. Okay. Wait a second. What do you mean you feel weird? What was this thing? Back of your head. So maybe it's the GAD, maybe it's the cyst, I don't know. Did I ever go down this memory hole? I think I just went home, yeah? I examined home. What is this? Oh my god, more? Oh my god. Oh my god! Destination invalid, error. Okay, well. Incomplete thought form? Unusual signature, non-standard format, no help, hahaha. Oh shit, codes? Wait a second. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Haha! Wait, so these are the dots. Okay, no commas. Question marks. We don't have any of those. Difference between capitals is no. This is how the Velzy friend talks with the dot dot dot. They say that when you die. Does that mean they like naturally speak in this? Okay, shoot. What's a password? Gelly. Wrong! Wrong, 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 wrong! Oh. Hi, password friend? Wrong, 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 not right! Bye! Shit. Shoot, I need like passwords. This is the uncosm where? Shoot, what's a word? No, it's wrong! Darn it. Well, that's something for later too. No, 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 no. See, I thought maybe this has something to do with Gelly just because it says no, you know? It's an opinative thought form. So it's like opinionated? Stop, stop, stop. I know. Stop, 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 stop. I know, stop. No more, no more. I mean, it sounds like something suffering is occurring. I don't exactly like this. Okay, where? I'm in the void, maybe? Oh my goodness, there's a lot more purple throughout all of this. What is happening? Can I go here yet? No. Prohibitive incoherence. There's like purple in the stars now. What the heck? Hello? Where'd you go? Proxy friend, what are you doing? Hello! Everything looks good here, especially after my repairs. Oh yeah, you've been doing repairs. Is that like Halo thing what follows you around? Repairs! Good, good, good. Hey, sorry to interrupt you, but is something weird about this one? It looks like one of Fun Friend's tools, but my output is being weird about it. There's something behind it. Yeah. Has it been like co-opted? Or attached to it? Hold on. What are you? I am a proxy friend. I fix the thought space. Silly question, stupid. But what are you? And what is going on with your signature? They're calling me an interloper. I am investigating Akizet's disappearance. Oh! Oh! Then I think we can help each other! Yes! Attention, unspecified thought form activity detected. Warning, cohesion error detected, non-fatal, continuing render. Oh, it's morphed. Oh, oh dear. Guys, I might have to put the embassy on hold for a little bit, because I looked at the end of last episode. Moth just says there's activity elsewhere in the corru assist. And I'm pretty sure this is a game with side content, so I'm not sure like how much of that I'd have to engage with to help Gelly. I'm kind of just dipping my toes in, trying to see what else there is. Oh, hello. Yeah, you look like a someone. You want information, right? Memories? I need to return to my friends. And you will help me. And then I will help you. After that, we will celebrate. Okay? Be careful about this. This could just be a weirdly present, incoherent thought form. Still, maybe there's something to it. Okay. You didn't answer me. What are you? Why are you here? Help me! Help me and I will say. Promise, I promise. Okay. Find my home. In the dark, the space between. Find a weapon and bring it to me, and then I will be free. Yay! Do I have a name for you? You look like you're like a biblically accurate angel. Okay, but where is your home? I do not remember. I'm trapped here. The tyrant took me. The tyrant. The dark, the space between. It put me here, and my memories are all still left at home. So go find it. Great, thanks. This is like a side quest. How will you help me? I know things. The tunnels, spaces between, I remember them. You want to know too, right? Oh, there is so much to see. But I am chained here. Imagine the fun we will have when I am free. Free! Sounds cool. You're so strange. You are connected to the central assistant. Okay, I feel like asking Fun Friend about that though. You say the tyrant put you there, but you look like the tyrant. You wear the face of the tyrant. Also, gotta notice, Earth is all yellow and stuff. That's kind of cool. Hello? Anyone know how to save Gelly? Anyone knows how to save Gelly? Hello? Oh! What the hell? Hello, interloper! Another proxy friend and a memory incision? What has been going on? Chorus is the component non-entity. I can enter it. Hello, other proxy friend? There's so many of these. Not right now, please. Difficult to speak through proxy. Okay, so now I'm actually talking to the real fun friend. Conducting membrane reviews. Be on your way. Jump in, jump in. Wait, what are you doing? Interloper! Oh, that is interesting. See, I think I saw one of these earlier. And I didn't. I was like, what happens if I jump in before you're done here? Oh, that is interesting. I did not realize you could perceive this. You see, this is only partially a thought form. An inner view of the physical thought form cells. It is all very complex. If you would like to look around, I will provide coherency for you. You need only direct me to where you would like. How? How? Well, you need... Attempting thought reformation. Indicate destination with LMB. Oh, left mouse button. Wait, what does this say? Limbic motor beacon. Ah, I see. Never mind. Clever. Assistant will move at fixed rate to specify destination. Well, that's nice. Oh, I see. So this is all incoherence? And I can look around by bringing this flashlight around? Oh, I see. It goes further. The storm? What the hell? I'm just like, I feel like I'm just shopping to see what this game has to offer. I've been stuck in the embassy for so long. I feel like I'm in over my head. I'm gonna end up doing 10 hours of content before I find whatever can help, could help Gelly. This is the storm. Reports on the storm. So is the storm what happened, like, what probed the call, or like what they were working on? Considering all the yellow, I think it might be like a primarily human, like, project. The spark that hybridized our woes, my single greatest error. Yeah. They were working on something. It looks like a giant contraption. Tons of wires funneled into it. It's like a corru storm. What's over here? This looks like a... It's like a city on water? Polygonation spire. Kazki! The cousins adore visiting. They sell synthetic replicas. That makes sense. Incoherence detected. Degraded visual profile. I see, I see. What the hell is this? Spatial thought form signature illegible. Oh, no, not. That's you, proxy friend. Can I enter this? Wait, interloper! What are you doing? Do you see something? There's some sort of colorful portal here. I see clouds and colors. You can't see it? Ah, no! I only see a mangled mass emerging from the uncosm. Nothing for me to enter. But that description sounds familiar. Yes, all too familiar. If it is what I think it is, tread carefully. But all the same, go in there and tell me what you see. What do you think it is? A bastion of madness. Terrible dreams dreamt by incoherent thought forms. Defilers of Akizet's life. I cannot imagine what permanent damage they've inflicted on the memories that still remain. If this is not simply a hollow shell, we must deal with them. Go in there and tell me what you see. I do not think they can harm you. But be wary of what they say and share with you. If you seek the truth, they are your enemy. Holy shit. I'm just jumping in everything. Joxiozo. Where did the ground go? Is that actually like a thing it's supposed to be doing? The ground disappearing? I didn't talk to Moth in this last one. About Joxiozo. I've questioned about this Joxiozo place. What does it look like to you? Like in my readout? It's almost like a dream recording you'd find online. It's completely coherent, at least in terms of rendering. The thought form I can see are all non-cohesive and broken up, but they're existing in this space without issue somehow. Really just bizarre. It's kind of wild to think, but maybe this happens when any cordyceps starts to die and break down? Like, we know most of the time it leads to total nonsense and incoherence that we can't read, but it's not out of the question that they could all start forming little pocket worlds like this. Okay. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the Uncosm. Ozo? That looks like a... I can't see the squares I can go to. What is this? It looks like light trying to lure me in. This background? This looks like a... What kind of painting is that? Like a charcoal painting? Is that a thing? I haven't seen those in forever. There's a flickering... Oh, never mind. That's just a regular background. There's 2 doors here. Okay. Hello? There's someone who is here. My enemy. You look like a coup. With, like, a complete coup. Can I go around you? I think I can. Council. Okay. Unusual signature. Implies connector thought form self-connected. It's a non-standard format. Hello, council. Okay, this looks insane. You have so many eyes? Like 4 tendrils? Where did your top ones go? What is that? Oh, what are you? Think something. Think something again. Why? Oh, yes! Yes! No mere delusion, no half-eaten thought form. Think more, think! What is your name? They're calling me an interloper. What's appearing above here is changing. You got little jellyfish up there. But you just had something else on the other one just a second ago. Yeah, see, now it's a mushroom. Ah! Our fated interloper, come at last! That is no name, but we feel your hesitance to share. So the interloper you will be. The mystery, our doom, our hero. You've been expecting me. Are you the council? Are you like multiple people in one? Is that why you're switching? Also, not necessarily people, but like, you also look potentially made up of multiple things. I don't particularly recognize any of these things up top, though. Oh yes, oh yes. The one variable in our decline. We long predicted that it was only by an interloper's hand that the cyst would survive. And here you are. Finding our sanctuary in the receding madness. Oh, it's a sanctuary in the madness. And what a pity. Oh, what a shame that you come now. The bright fields have rotted, the stars have faded. Our friends are all gone. Is it because of what Fun Friend's doing? But maybe you could help? Indeed, we could offer our powers in return for a simple task. Such incredible capabilities excavated from the darkness. Okay. Could you help me with Gelly? Tell me more. Certainly. Also, quick note on Gelly. I kind of forgot. Gelly is literally also a thought form. Like, even in actuality, she was a thought form, like an echo in a golem, you know? So unlike regular, like, Ku and stuff and these other characters, she and what she actually was at the embassy could possibly actually be within the cordyceps. At least I think that's how it works. Which maybe would explain why her like, she's remarkably complete or whatever, but also kind of going crazy, something's occurring. Certainly. Still, there is so much to tell. Our abilities aside, this once magnificent dream you walk upon, interloper, carries so much history. Ozo, our city of dreams. Fortress upon Joxy. This is a city of dreams? It was a once magnificent dream. Tell us, what do you want to know? Gosh, there's so many, so much going on. Like, I've been so much of this game, basically a majority of the game so far, as it's taken place, I've been dealing with, relatively speaking, direct structured memories of real events that have been taking place. That it feels so kind of weird now to be back to interacting with everything that's like treating it as a choruses. And if it is not so much for us to pry, we would ask of you a few questions too. Simple task. We offer our powers in return for... What are your powers? What did you want me to do? We miss our friends, interloper. We want them back. It is as simple as that. Oh wait, so if I found Joxy Ozo, does that mean I can take that? Because I think I know 2 people who are like, oh, I need to find my friends. I need to find my friends. I need to find my friends. Fun friend took me and put me here. That tyrant Gur. Do they just want the sanctuary? Interesting. Also, Fun friend can't see this place anyway. So it'd be a sanctuary from Fun friend also. Does God want to be here? God has a lot of friends. There were 3 that the tyrant tore from us just recently. Could it be God, the Isabel one, and the one I just met, biblically accurate angel? We have tools we can give you. Ones that will awaken them from the nightmares the tyrant has trapped them in. And then they will know how to return. Unless you also could mean... I'd be crazy if Gelly was also here. Like or at least the Gelly thought form. Because something's different. Maybe it's remarkably intact because... I'm a bit curious what sanctuary means to you, right? Because sanctuary, like, you seem to rejoice in no mere and not delusion, not half-eaten thought forms. I was kind of like alternatively in the uncosm when we find God, it's described as like pockets of sanity within insanity, you know? And to Fun friend, that is like stuff out of order. That is stuff not properly structured. That is stuff to be taken and put back where things belong. But that doesn't necessarily mean like there can't be like beauty in that, I guess. So whereas Fun friend would believe this would be all like nonsense, insanity, you know, out of order. Also, like as Fun friend said, not the truth, you know. I almost wonder if by like rescuing these people, like, you know what I mean? Like, we'll take the Isabel thought form, you know. If I take the Isabel thought form and I bring them here, for example, then like what the hell does that mean? Like, does that mean memories involving, like that memory involving Isabel will just lack in the thought form that's supposed to be Isabel? Like, is Fun correct that in like there's real life info that these structures are currently conveying, and yet you can free the, like, gosh, this is so weird. So that's what I'm saying. What does sanctuary mean to them? Because I don't think it's necessarily bad. So they also said tools we can give you that will awaken them from the nightmares the tyrant has trapped them in. This is first when you say tool, I think of the one I just talked to, biblically accurate angel, who was talking about they needed a weapon. That said, maybe it's also not the case, because when you say nightmares, that sounds a lot more like actually Gelly. Like, maybe did I actually stumble my way into the place where you could help Gelly? Because it sounds like, I mean, the thought form seems to be going correctly, but the inherited context I get absolutely was a plea for help. Please don't leave. Like, you know, I cannot take this, I think is along the lines of what I was saying. So because it says nightmares and this one says awaken, like God and the biblically accurate angel and the Isabel thought form. So I guess I have 4 possible options here for people who I think could somehow fit this. And it sounds like, hopefully, maybe I'm just being hopefully optimistic that this is what I've actually found what I went looking for. But this line specifically seems to like awaken from the nightmares the tyrant has trapped them in. Maybe that sounds like maybe the Gelly thought form to me more than the other 3. Actually, no. Also the Isabel, it really fits in well with the Isabel thought form. Like, it's more like people so maybe that's 2 of them, because there's 3 of them, right? And I don't know if God is one, and I don't know if the biblically accurate angel is another. Actually, maybe the biblically accurate angel could be one, because maybe it was like taken to become a proxy friend, like it's supposed to be one, but it became something else. Like, my point is, they're currently in a nightmare. God doesn't exactly seem like it's in a nightmare. That one just seems like it's a pocket of sanity within the insanity of the uncosm. This seems like a different, separate sort of sanctuary. I think at the very least, I'm hope maybe Isabel and then maybe Gelly. But Gelly hasn't been a cry for help as much. And also, the weird thing with Gelly is that, obviously, as mentioned in the memory itself, something's up with Gelly, but something was also up with Gelly in the actual reality in which this I'm seeing... In the reality that I'm seeing through this memory, Gelly, something was also up with Gelly. Well, I mean, I have 4 people to try this with. All we need is for you to go and free them. Here, see beneath it all. As Yama Josiua you. Thought stream inbound. Accept? What the fuck? My machines aren't picking this up. Accepted. Dude, maybe don't just stream... Executing stream consumption. Attempting thought reformation. Analysis, interface instruction, constructing. New menu available, masks. Utilize to alter thought spaces. Mask added, unity. There, you have it now. Power seized from madness, born in our infinite dreams. Okay. We call them masks, crystallized concoctions of thoughts and feelings, whose very presence can exploit and warp a thought space. It was once a shared art of the Ozo, but when all others were torn away, so many were lost. And so this one we have given you. It is a beacon, knowledge of the Ozo itself, encoded in our favorite concept. So I give this to people and then they know about this place as a sanctuary. Are they able to escape to it because of it? Is it also, like, does it double as a gate? Encoded in your favorite concept. Wear it and use its light to guide others to our world. Most will not truly be able to perceive it, but those who can, yes, they will see everything. All of our dances. So go, find them, free them. The more I feel like this is definitely for the Isabel thought form, but I hope it helps Gelly too. Wait a second. The flower, the fairy, the lost one. Who's the lost one? Wait, is there like who's the lost one? The flower I know. What the hell is a fairy? This biblically accurate angel, maybe? And I don't know the lost one. We are sure they will share their favorite masks with you too. Are you okay? Do you feel anything? Your stats are reading fine. Yeah, fine. Come on, dude. That could have been literally anything. It could still be a threat. Don't just accept stuff from thought forms like this. If you get hurt on this job, especially with how deep we're in it, it's only gonna be really bad news for both of us. But whatever, take a look at what you got, I guess. Okay. Can I take a look at it now? I don't think I can. Rejoining? What is this? Oh. Okay, tell me about the flower. Where can I find them? I know where they are, but... Oh, the flower, our most precious friend. With her gone, our memories of her have faded too. But we remember some things. A grounding force. She was, all relied upon her. A grounding force she was. All relied upon her for support and resolution. Still, she was utterly obsessed with Aki. Hopelessly so. Oh? Sounds gay. Dreaming 1,000 dreams of simply sitting with her in a great field. And she had such an incredible ability to find hidden things. A sharp eye. The age of hunger took such a sharp toll upon her. She never much enjoyed the feasts we held. The fairy had to form such silly illusions to make them fit her palate. Anyway, we know she came from a memory of warmth within cold metal. Like, at the flower shop? Isn't that? We hope that helps, interloper. I don't think that would have helped me. Age of hunger. Interesting they really just talk about this chorus as like it's a whole world. Because I guess it is. But they feast on illusions, right? The fairy deform silly illusions to make them fit her palate. They feast on dreams? Huh. What weird creatures. Okay for the lost one. Well, interloper, that is the trouble. We do not know. When they were torn away, it was more clean than the others. Okay. See, I jumped to the lost one because I'm hoping, if anything, this one could be the Gelly thought form. I keep saying Gelly. It's more like how Isabel thought form isn't Isabel. It's like the Gelly thought form isn't Gelly. Even though I did mention earlier in this episode how it technically could be based on what Gelly actually is. This is also a possible route for what's going on now that I know, you know, a lot more of this. The tyrant needed them for something important, perhaps an embassy memory. And now, we do not even remember what they looked like, what they did. We apologize, we know this is unhelpful. And what a strange feeling it is to have too. To know we miss a friend so dearly, to have such holes in our heart, to not even know why. Just keep watch, interloper, you will find them somewhere. Gosh, we got so many. Let's talk about this fairy. What's their story? The fairy, yes. Because I'm a fairy. I'm a knight of iron, but I'm also a fairy. Do mind. Until they are returned, we have only fading memories. Still, they were a terrifying friend to have. A force more than a thought. Their claws could pry apart any thought space. For them to feast upon the meat within. Yeah, see, that is the one thing that I don't like that you do. It's just like you eat the info. And I want the info. But also you guys are so cool. They were the most feared of all thoughts within the age of hunger. At times even we questioned welcoming them in. But what a joy it was when they were happy. They could form such lucid dreams and false memories with ease. And the sound of their laugh, their endless giggle. It was the music of the Ozo. I almost want, is this Velzy friend? The fairy? I don't know. We want them back so badly. As for where they are, with how many thoughts they consumed, we cannot know for certain. They took a frightening shape and preoccupied themselves with the void, for that is where they feasted most. Okay, this might be biblically accurate, Angel. Okay. Questions about you in this place. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Let's get through these. You keep saying we. You were the only one here. Interesting. Your unnatural connection is tenuous, interloper. You see us as one single thing, but we are so many friends. Oh, you're the one who... Yeah, you're definitely the one Isabel's talking about. I mean, that's clear enough already. But that all would merge with eventually? The council in Joxiozo. We who shed our membranes to join together, for closeness, for intimacy, to dream greater dreams. And of course, some of us simply tired of the wait, and so we joined to be burned away as fuel. Those ones are quiet now. But in friendship and feast, we weathered the darkness, the madness, and we all made it through. All of us. I see. Tell me about this place. Of course, interloper. You stand in our shared world of light, bound into spatiality by sacrifice. This is Joxiozo. For we were a fortress, drifting above the tides of madness for 3 ages. Across the surface of our unfortunate progenitor, Aki. Oh, poor Aki. Interesting they have care for her, but I guess that makes sense. It sounds like one of them, as a flower, is hopelessly in love. I wonder if that comes from Isabel. Because it's the Isabel thought form, yeah? But it was she who ultimately let us seize a fragment of Velzy's power. Okay, hold on. Are you spoiling the embassy for me? Are you telling me something happens? Aki. So Akizet. The actual Akizet. The unfortunate progenitor. Not thought form Akizet, not some of the cyst. The cyst itself. It was she who let us seize a fragment of God's power. What do you mean? Not God, the thought form. All of her memories, us included, joining minds to dream 1,000 better lives. Okay, so this is big. This is big. Something happens and I knew it. It was something about this cyst. Akizet. So now I can refine my something happens theory. Akizet does something that seizes a fragment of Velzy's power. And that's how Velzy friend. Velzy's power friend, I guess. Possibly. I don't know. Oh gosh. Oh, this is good stuff. Joining minds to dream 1,000 better lives. Yes, a fortress we were. A city. But it is much smaller and quieter now. I see. 3 ages. Oh my goodness. There's so much lore here. This is I'm hoping it's not the rest of the episode because there's so much I want to do. There's so much in this game. But the interloper keeps talking, and then now the Council of Joxiozo is gonna keep talking, and then on top of them two, I'm gonna keep talking. You said 3 ages. What did you mean? There's an age of hunger, right? The 3 ages of the decline: hunger, madness, darkness. Is darkness the last one? And then you guys got found? Such dramatic names, we know. Ha 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 ha. But as they were our end times, they had the right. In hunger we awoke. In madness we lived new lives. And in darkness we faded away. But what should we call this new age, we wonder? Light? Renewal? Rejoining? No, no. We must name it when it is over. Okay. Well, you named darkness before it was over. I will note. Akizet's coat. What the hell? Oh, is that what this is? These tendrils? Why are you wearing Akizet's robe? Oh, this? We found it floating out there not so long ago. The fading memory torn from some dissociated thought among shreds of its membrane. Make no mistake, interloper, we mourn every death. But this is a cool design. It would have been disrespectful not to absorb it. Yeah. Yep, that's funny. You mourn every... Okay. How long have you been here? Ah ha ha ha, we lost track a long time ago. This is definitely an episode that, upon editing, I gather a lot more on a second reading. Adrift in the uncosm, atop the tides of its insanity, time got away from us, even more when we rejected it for our dreams. What tales we spun, what fun we had, and what wonderful feasts we had. We were sure we would sit with our friends around the last flicker of our sanity. Ah, to bask in that melancholic thought again, to clasp claws with the others and reminisce as the darkness claimed all. We even dreamed dreams of it in anticipation. But now that you are here, time is not so short anymore. What fun we will have. I also want to say, this is kind of random, not related, but they also talked about prophesying about an interloper would come, and I think someone else said that too earlier. Like, it's known an interloper, like, it's been said that an interloper, only an interloper could, you know, save the world, I guess. Maybe it was the flower that told me? But now that you are here, time is not so short anymore. What fun we will have. Yep. Feast. You mentioned feasts. Is that how you remained intact so long? What did you eat? Oh, our poor naive interloper. What is there to eat in a world comprised only of actors when the stage lights disappear? Ah, but do not twist your receptors away so quickly. Any who still had sanity, we welcomed as friends. But those who were truly lost, those who lost all but their sense of hunger, those who could only cling to their roles even in the dark to an audience of none, they were welcomed instead to our dreams of consumption. So you only ate the insane. That makes you a little bit more moral than previously thought. When you say dream, what does that mean? What else could it mean, dear interloper? Oh yeah, also specifically saying dream, Gelly's not supposed to be able to dream. But she does talk about dreaming. Also, I do want to say this also, like, I mentioned a few possibilities with Gelly earlier in the same episode. Oh my god. There's another thing that I also thought of when editing, because I edited my last episode is when I got all these thoughts. I wanted to mention there is a small possibility. I considered it small at the time, but now is maybe a bit more plausible. I keep saying and mentioning that Gelly something was up with Gelly in the actual past too. Right, gosh, I keep referencing things I've said myself in this very episode. But I did want to say, or clarify with that, I think there's a small possibility that when that occurs, it might be like, it's a possibility because, take the Kazki thought form, for example, that I found in the wherever. It was an interaction, I had to pick all the right dialogue options to keep it all up, right? But there was a little bit of leeway where things could go a little bit off script before you go back on script, right? So there's a slight possibility that this stuff of like Gelly being wrong in the past maybe didn't actually happen in reality. I don't know, but I consider that quite small because like multiple people had dialogue about it, you know? It still talked about it, right? What else could it mean, dear interloper? We and our denizens adopt roles and form a fictitious memory. It comes naturally to us all, born from memory as we are. Okay, so it's like, it's all fiction. You guys write fanfic of corru.observer. Wait a minute. Wow, it's there. I did not read any of that, but I'm not surprised. There's stuff. We found you. Delicious memories, I'm sure. And so, we form meaningful memories beyond reality. Infinite plays of joy and terror to entertain Valzi. We prefer joy, but what is joy without terror? When are you gonna do it next? What, do you wanna join in? Ha 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 ha. We are always dreaming. Your strange connection must deceive you, interloper. We speak now outside the outer layer. When our distinct denizens may reside when they do not dream. The dream itself is beyond your reach for now. Do not take offense. Okay, okay. We must simply take care. You are strange to us. Yeah, no, that's fine. Looks like there's a lot to... Oh my god. Oh my... Oh my... There's a lot of info here. Also, I'm gonna clarify, I'm not gonna go through any of these doors. My goal is to get back to the embassy as soon as possible. But let's go. Have you seen another entity down here? It is called Velzi. Oh, do we actually call it that? It has been harming memories and let me bypass authorization. How strange that you say it like that. No, nothing by that name recently, but in the age of madness, so many thoughts outside our fortress lost themselves. They lost control of reality and became godlike in doing so, gnawing at memories in their blind hunger and seeing them change as if by divine power. So many claimed they were God, or Velzi, as you say. Okay, yeah, I met one who just calls himself God. Doesn't really seem much like it, but... Some would point to others, failing to grasp their true forms and become their followers. It all got very confusing. The poor thing simply inherited Aki's superstition. Oh. That's funny. Akizet's superstition. And once it consumed them, they were beyond saving. Okay, so your idea is that... I mean, it's called Velzi, nothing recently. But it's very common for them to call themselves Velzi. But I swear you said earlier, and I want to know what it means. It was she who ultimately let us seize a fragment of Velzi's power. What did you mean when you said Velzi? Because I'm thinking like maybe it's call related, unless of course you're just meaning like her memories, I guess. Joining minds to dream 1,000 better lives. Like what did Akizet do? I don't quite get it. Tyrant, this one makes sense. You mean fun friend? Yes, of course, dear interloper. Fun friend. Neither fun nor friend. It makes us want to weep. When the age of hunger abated and the age of madness came, it was here with us. Oh, it was? Not fun at parties, I guess. With so many other fragments from half-eaten memories. Oh, and how it danced with us, forming entire new lives. So much we have experienced, and we all made peace with the darkness we knew was coming. We all promised to be together to the very last light. But little fun friend grew skittish as the madness began to close around our home. It thrashed, it fought, breaking our peace, breaking our rules, telling us to do this, to do that, to return to our memories, that it has a plan. A piteous plan, mind you, that we all take position as pillars in far corners of the cyst, away from one another. To all die alone in some impossible fight to stop the fading of the light. Oh. Ultimately, it left, snatching the cyst's locus of control in its darkest moment. Oh gosh, this is a lot more like societal than I thought it would be. I just thought Fun Friend just had what you call the locus of control as nature of being Fun Friend. And now that the cyst is back up, then it's just got right to it. But no, I guess as the cyst was dying, Fun Friend literally belonged to these all, but then like I just running around. Like, guys, I have a plan. Guys, we gotta do this. Gotta stay away from each other. We gotta structure order. It actually sounds like this is like a rise to power story here is what I'm not expecting. Forcing itself into its role as the servitor. To its credit, we must admit that it did work out in the end, but only by your divine intervention. After all, look at us, talking. Well, beyond the last Zenruka's flash. Just romanization, I guess. But even back then, they tore at us, stealing our friends to use as walls against the tides, forcing us into stages where we took roles in Aki's darkest nightmares, to an empty audience. So yes, tyrant, clinging to a past that it cannot even remember. If only we could join hands and receptors again for another dream, a different life. After all, there is plenty of time for revelry now. Yet the tyrant carries on, an invisible weight on its shoulders, preparing memories in the shape of a sad altar to dear Aki. We wish we could help them, but they are beyond reason, interloper. Yeah, just ... to that. This is a very complicated thing going on here. Funfriend seized power, did not have it before. Akizet spoke to it in some memories. Oh yes, the tyrant once was one of Aki's inner hands, this is true. But not so much that it governed every single thought form dreaming in her memories. It worked with others, myriad waking components to serving Aki. Where they are now, only the lost history of the Age of Hunger could say. We only know, we watched as it seized complete power and forced its will over us. I was able to find the entrance to this place easily. Funfriend may even already know about it. There's a coherence regulator now too. Are you afraid? What will you do? Do not worry, dear interloper. In the ages that passed, we learned so much. We gained such power. We can evade Funfriend with ease and any of its tools. Okay. Cool. Akizet. Is this a good question? Probably no. It's in the embassy, as far as I know. Do you know what happened to Akizet? What a question. Who does not, interloper? Oh, yes. That is right. Everybody! Oh. You got the sarcasm. The tyrant tore memories from us all, moving things to fit its will. This was long ago, mind you, when it first fought against the fating of our world. So many friends torn from us, so much knowledge lost. Worse still, we doubt even it knows where that memory is now. The only shred we recall is that we, the cyst, were torn from her body for one reason or another. Makes sense. And obviously that does not bode well, does it? Ha ha ha. Well, I mean, honestly, there wouldn't be any memories after that point. We wouldn't be able to know for sure if Akizet died if that occurred, unless it occurred in death. Sorry, we do not mean to laugh. We know it's sad, but it is all so far in the past now, and look what joy was wrought from her. We all had our times of mourning, and then came the celebrations of her memories. And they never ever stopped. Okay. What an interesting place. Questions from me. Real name? Tell us, interloper. What is your name? The eyes within the eyes of the council watch your mind with incredible hunger. Just call me interloper. Good thinking. Probably don't want this thing to start writing you into memories behind our backs. A title is no name, interloper. Oh, but who are we to judge? We are the council. We will cede this question, dear friend. Okay. Get a question about my purpose? What exactly are you doing here, rifling around in a long-lost world? We appreciate that you are here and saving us, no doubt, but what is driving you? I'm just doing my job. I'm trying to figure out what happened to Akizet. Then connect to the network. Oh. These are lofty goals, dear interloper. So much was lost irreversibly in the Age of Hunger. And the network, whatever became of that component, we wonder. We will help where we can, rest assured. We and our friends will offer every power we have stolen from the madness. Thanks! Okay. Can I get out of here successfully? Oh, we have this new... This is the mask now. Enables additional act on responsive thought form. Reality no effect. Am I like... I'm like putting the mask on? And then I can like unequip the mask. I see. So I'm gonna hide it. I don't want Funfriend to see right now. So I'm curious how they'd react. About Joxiozo. What do you think of the council? Should we do what they want? They seem really nice, especially since they didn't blow up your brain or anything when you let them send that mask stuff. I suppose. We could get a lot of insight from them, I think. Even if whatever memories they fused with to make this all happen are probably completely lost, I bet they've been around, watching everything that happened to resist starvation. As long as they don't mess with repairs, we should leave them. Also, this is the weirdest thing. I didn't actually see the council until you talked to it. It's like you're talking to the thought space itself. Weird. How many questions do I have? Okay, what are masks? That's new ground you're discovering, buddy. Best I can tell from context is they're like tools and weapons. Something these thought forms carved from Akizet's memories somehow. They don't have an actual physical presence, because otherwise you wouldn't have received them. Also, they pass right through the connection and only to you. And it's like my machines ignored them or couldn't see them at all. This is probably some entire new field of science we just stumbled into. LOL, thought form technology or something. Whatever it is, it's way beyond my scope. This is pretty cool. We're like revolutionizing the world with this. Okay, I think I go this way. Thank you, Joxy Ozo. Get me out of here. I need to see some semblance of normalcy. Did I find something? Come tell me back in the hub if you did. Annoying to talk through proxy. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Farewell.